guys, Toby here from Pro Edge Trading. FOMC days can get pretty choppy, but there's an EdgeRunner tip that might help smooth things out. I'll walk you through it in this video. Let's see it. All right, guys, we didn't trade today with all the FOM news. You can see here they started early for some reason, 5 o'clock, and just 7:30, 9, 10:30. Looks like they're still cackling. It's just FOM after FOM after FOM. So we stayed out. But if you did want to trade, the last speaker before there was a little break was at 9 Central Time. Next one scheduled 10:30. So if you thought, well, I'm going to take a look at least, you would at least wait till after 9. Now I'm going to show you a little trick when you have days like this. So here we have some kind of crazy spike at 6:30. I don't know why. And then from the news that pretty much all morning we had FOM speakers. At a little break around 9, it looked like. So you're thinking to yourself, all right, I'm going to wait till a little bit after 9, right? So we are going to mark something here. This is 8:30. This is our New York Open when we usually start. We usually wait a few candles, but typically 8:30 to 10:30. But you see from this spike at 6:30, markets just went sideways. No commitment. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. No commitment. No follow through. It's just spiky, crappy. So what can you do about that if you really want to trade on a FOM day? All right. I'm also going to mark that time. Okay. So here's a little bit after 9 right here. So up to this point, you're not doing anything. You're intending to wait till after 9 anyway. So you can see all this, you've seen all this happen. And it's choppy. The signal's like, this one's probably a loser. This one's barely a winner, that kind of thing. So how can you level this out? How can you get rid of this chop? One way is to go to a higher time frame. So we're normally on the 2-minute. You can try a 3-minute. See how that looks. We have those marked so we can find them really easily. So remember, you're here. And they're still here. 3 minutes, they're still here. These signals. I know we're not trading here, but we're just looking for example. It's still choppy. You still got signals that may or may not be good. You're not trading these anyway, but I'm just saying. So you go up to 4-minute. Remember, we're sitting right here is where we're looking back. And 4 minutes, not much better, right? So let's go to 5 minutes. Now we might be getting somewhere. You only have one random signal. That's before our trading time. It was a clear winner. Hardly any drawdown. Great winner. I'm not saying you would have took that. As far as what's here, we've taken a lot of the chop out. It's a little smoother action. And now we're sitting here a little bit after the last scheduled speaker for an hour or so. And then let's see what we got. So you've smoothed it out. You're waiting. There's your signal. And then there's your big win right there. And on a 5-minute, we're going for 10 points or so, 10 to 20 points on a 2-minute. 5-minute, you want to go for about 40-ish, 40, 50 points. We got 32, so this thing went almost 80 points. So, there you go. That's the only signal for the day, but that's a great, it's 40 points. So that's a good way, it's just a little trick to smooth the markets out when they're getting choppy like that. Just look at, 2 minute, go 3, 4, 5, till it starts looking not as choppy on you and not a bunch of weird signals. Because, the EdgeRunner is looking for momentum, which it does a great job at. But when it's choppy, it's going to get momentum one way, get it the other way. And that's just the nature of the markets around news times like that. When you have FOMC speakers all day like that. On a normal day, you know how it is. The thing works great. You don't have to worry about it. But if you really want to trade on a really crazy volatile day, and that's just a good tip for you to try. And you can do that on all the charts today. You can check that out for yourself. They all pretty much did the same thing. Just go up 1 minute intervals till it kind of levels out. Looks a little smoother price action. But like I said, we didn't trade today. Had FOM all day. Like I said, I think they're still going. But I just want to share that with you. So if you really want to trade through FOMC or really choppy conditions, try that little trick and see if it fits your style. As always, stay sharp out there. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time.